Hey guys, it's Ava, and welcome back to The Sims 4. So today is my first speed build, if that's not already obvious by the fact that I'm going to suck at this voiceover. Also, this video took me probably over an hour and a half to edit, just because I'm not good at speed builds. I've never really edited a speed build or anything, but this video ended up being like, I don't know, like an hour and a half long. That I had to cut down to what is now a 10-minute video. So it goes pretty fast, I guess. Sorry if I really suck at voiceovers. Like I said, I've never done one, so bear with me here. But anyways, so I don't really know what to talk about in a speed build other than the actual build. I might try other things as well, I don't know. But anyways, so I decided to go with more of a cottage feel since this is for my Disney Princess Legacy Challenge. This is supposed to be Snow White's cottage with her 7 dwarves, which will be her 7 kids. And so I'm like, well, I want her to be modern because her outfits are more modern, but also I don't normally do homes that aren't modern, and so I figured, okay, let's try a cottage type feel. This is kind of a modern-ish cottage. I feel like, okay, well, here's what I think. So I feel like they bought this home when it was more of like a cottage vibe, and then they put like some of their modern furniture in, but kept some appliances and like the wallpaper, the flooring, all of that. And they just added a few modern things, but not many. So, yeah, that's what I think it is. So basically, right here, I couldn't decide which windows look best because I know that there's times I use too many windows or not enough windows. I'm still getting the hang of this building thing. But I thought that was a decent amount just because we needed more light in there. It needed to feel more open and not so stuffy. And also don't worry about the fact that I barely did anything to the bedroom. I come back and I will add more detail and clutter just to make it more homey. Also, be forewarned, I suck at landscaping so much. So this build is very sparsely landscaped just because I didn't know how to do it really. I need to watch some videos and learn how to do that. I know that the outside has a lot of rock in it and it's all kind of different, but I don't know, it gave me cottage vibes, and so I figured, well, this should work. Also, I'm building in fall, so none of the flowers will look really pretty, but hopefully by the time it's summer in the Let's Play, they will look a lot better. I know that these are, I think, rose bushes. I just know they were bushes with red flowers that I put there. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, this took me like an hour and a half to make. Like that was before the footage was cut down, which is probably a bit longer than it normally takes me for builds. But I was really trying on this one. I don't normally do a lot of clutter. Most of my builds are pretty simple, so I'm happy I got the chance to start doing speed builds and putting more clutter there because I really like the way it looks. I just always don't either have enough time or I just don't feel like doing it because it's just for my Sims to play in. Nobody else is gonna see it, and it just kind of, I don't know, it seems kind of pointless. But in here, I really like how it turned out. I'm very proud of this build, actually. It's one of my favorite things. I know that some people have an issue with people building with the grid on, and I'm sorry if you have that issue, but I need the grid on so that I can properly line stuff up. Just because I've always built with the grid on. But yes, so like I said, I'm very proud of this build. This is probably just going to be a lot of rambling, and I'm sorry. Please don't click off the video. I know that some people tell stories, so I guess I'll tell a story. So I do in my videos, especially my Minecraft videos, I talk about my school a lot. And I don't go to a normal school. I did up until right before Christmas break, so like a month or two ago. But after that, hold on, I'm gonna pause the story real quick. I should mention, in the bathroom here, I ended up making it 1 tile larger and shifting the toilet over just a tiny bit. So like there's just a space in between the bathtub and the toilet now. I was pointing, you guys can't see, but know that there's a space there. I did that after when I was playtesting it, and they couldn't use the shower. So yeah, I think that you'll see me do it in part 2. Yeah, I think it should be there. Either that or I pause the recording for that, but it shows up at some point. Also, part 2, I'm so sorry about the weird little box thing there. That was totally my fault in editing it. I did not mean to do that. However, I can't get it off, and I don't really want to re-record everything, so I hope that you can just get past it. It would mean a lot, because I really just don't want to re-record it. It's going to be a lot of unnecessary work, and I already saved it. I don't think I can go back on saves. And I don't want to just miss out on a whole part. If you're seeing this and it's not up, like part 2 isn't up, or part 2 randomly skips, you'll know that I changed my mind and decided to delete it. But I don't think I'm going to do that as of now. Anyways, back to my school story. So, with my school, in normal school I had a lot of anxiety just due to school. I didn't like being in the building. I couldn't be there for that long, I felt like. It was just like really overwhelming. And so I got into the Advancement Academy program, which basically means that I only go to school for 3 hours at a different building, and there's only like 10 other kids there, which is how I get to make so many videos and stream and all of that in the mornings because I'm just home. Which I'm going to be getting a job soon too, so I probably won't be making as many videos. Well, you guys don't know how many I really make in a day. I normally make like 5 or 6, just because I basically just sit home and make videos the entire time. That's basically it, because I don't really have homework. Most of the, or actually all of the class is online for like all of my classes there. So I don't really have any homework for it. It's just kind of a work at your own pace thing, which I really, really like. Yeah, I really, really like it. It's not stressful. I think I've only had one anxiety attack there. Yeah, I've only had one anxiety attack there, and that was just because I was sick and I wasn't feeling the best, so therefore I kind of panicked. And then I went home, but it's been good ever since then. Yeah. I'm trying to think of stories. I'm sorry I suck at voiceovers. So as you can see in the video though, the kitchen I was going back and forth on in a lot of ways. It ended up not being able to work, like the living room the way I wanted it to. I had to end up moving the couch some in my Let's Play because they could not get to the bedroom, and that's kind of important for Sims to sleep in. So I had to move the couch a bit, but it doesn't really make the look any different. Also, you can see here that I had been debating on which way to face the table, even though it looks like the same 90% of the ways. I just couldn't decide. I just had to keep rotating it, apparently. For couches, I wanted to do kind of like a old cottagey couch, but also not an old cottagey couch, so I just chose kind of a fancy one. Also, I went back and forth for probably about 10 minutes in the actual build time, trying to decide if I wanted that fireplace there. I don't even know what I was thinking. Obviously, it's not really possible to get a fireplace there. So I don't know why I thought it would be, but I apparently did. Obviously, it did not stay, and that's a good thing. So for in the bedroom, I was wanting to go with like I said, I don't build anything out of modern very much, so I really wanted to go with like a super cottagey bed, but none of those just fit with the room. I felt like this one fit with the room the best, and so I had to choose it even though it wasn't the most modern. And also, because it's the parents' room, I know it's supposed to be boring, as many people have said in their YouTube videos that I watch, that the parents' rooms are just kind of boring most of the time. But I wanted to make my parents' room a bit more interesting since Snow White is the main character of the Let's Play. And so I wanted to add clutter and decorations, although some of them are kind of random and don't make a lot of sense. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I think it looks okay, but also I'm not the best builder, so who really knows? So I'm almost out of time in this build. It's almost over. I'm gonna put some pictures at the end. They're not the best pictures. I'm still trying to figure out how to take pictures on there. So I ended up just actually taking videos while in-game. I need to learn how to do different. But anyways. So, Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos as often as I can, which is mostly every day. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.